Over these next 2 weeks, you will hear a lot of noise from the Republican and Democratic national conventions. Here, the political establishment will once again tell you that this is the most important election of our lifetime. They will try to get you to emotionally support a system that is totally rigged against you. Here, they will use cunningly crafted words, emotional hot-button issues, dead or dying legends, and as always, a good old dose of real American patriotism. None of them will truly rock the system that they have personally profited off of tremendously. Why would they bite the hand that feeds them? What they will tell you is that they are the only solution and then point to some other people as the cause of all of your problems. They will never point to the real guilty parties that created, profited, and perpetuated this debt and death paradigm.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died.
It's all an act, folks, and I, for one, refuse to fall for it anymore. Today, instead, I officially announce my support for my candidate of choice in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. I choose nobody for president. It should be obvious to every voter in the U.S. by now that no matter who wins the presidency, nothing really changes. The banking, military, and federal power are totally off limits. All we are left with is puppets that use irrelevant, emotional hot-button issues to toy with us.
There was a mosquito. I don't want mosquitoes around me. I don't like mosquitoes!
The game is totally rigged before you even vote. It's only an illusion of choice. The rich will get richer.
I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second.
The poor will get poorer. There will be guaranteed more debt and more death to come. And nobody can change that. So if I must choose once again between the lesser of two evils, I choose nobody. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about your family. Nobody cares about your job. Nobody cares about your debts. And nobody truly cares about your future.
The secret is that we have America.
Nobody will end the oligarchy. Nobody will be free of foreign control.
So vote for Benjamin. Terrific guy, terrific leader, great for Israel.
Nobody will stop Wall Street's money power. Nobody will turn off the tech that distracts you, and no one will unplug the tech that tracks you. Nobody will rebuff the think tanks that write the laws, and nobody will be free of special interests on K Street. The game is rigged. Nobody will stop the billion-dollar prison industrial complex. Nobody will stop the trillion-dollar military-industrial complex. Nobody will end the 700 U.S. military bases occupying much of the world. Nobody will end the privately and foreign-owned Federal Reserve. Nobody will stand up to the Supreme Court, Senate, Congress, and the unelected 2.8 million government paycheck players in the bureaucracy that actually runs the show, no matter who is elected. Nobody will end the billion-dollar trade deficits. Nobody will retire the $5.6 trillion state debts. Nobody will pay off the $19.4 trillion national debt. Nobody will fund the $240 trillion of unfunded liability.
And we can guarantee cash benefits as far out and at whatever size you like, but we cannot guarantee their purchasing power.
Because nobody understands that it is impossible to pay off debt when you have a debt-based monetary system. The game is rigged. Nobody will end consumerism and its massive malinvestment it represents. Nobody will educate the masses. Nobody will bring back the productive, hardworking citizens that built this country. Nobody will bring back manufacturing to the United States. Nobody will end individual taxation and end corporate tax loopholes. Nobody will end the constant government spying on our lives. No one will break up the massive centralized federal government. Nobody will bring back the Constitution, state rights, or the moral people needed to follow it. Nobody can make any changes to avoid the mathematically inevitable collapse. Nobody even sees that we're just a small part of a much larger drama. Nobody can change the global, systemic, generational Ponzi schemes that now run the world. Nobody knows that real change must come from the collapse of an unsustainable, immoral, rigged debt and death paradigm. Nobody sees that this is rigged by powerful, cunning men who would stop at nothing to centralize and control more power at your expense. Nobody knows that any real collective change would simply be infiltrated, subverted, and destroyed. Nobody can change something in 1 or even 10 elections that has been planned and carried out for generations. Nobody knows that beyond a shadow of a doubt, all of this would end if we just stopped playing their rigged game.
Strange game. The only winning move is not to play.
But alas, nobody can see this coming, and no one will know what to do when it gets here. Nobody believes that the only way to solve all of these collectivist problems is with individual solutions. Nobody has real skills, nobody has real friends, nobody has real wealth. In short, nobody can help us. So vote nobody this election, and in every election. Thank you.